going to talk about how we can determine the total when somebody pays interest or simple interest. Nora borrowed $500 to buy a computer. She agrees to pay back the total amount of the computer plus 6% simple interest for the 1 year. Write an expression for the total amount that Nora will have to pay back. In order to find simple interest, you take 500 and you add that to 6% times 500. You have to change 6% to a decimal. This represents the 1 year. If we wanted to know if she paid her money back in 2 years, you would have to multiply this by 2. What part of the bar model refers to the amount that Nora has to pay back in addition to the $500? That's the interest. What does each number in the expression represent? 0.06 is the 6%, and 500 is the amount borrowed. So how to find the total amount of interest and the total amount that Nora will have to pay after 1 year. So we need to do that off to the side. 500 plus 0.06 times 500 equals my total. So the first thing that we need to do is 0.06 times 500. That means for 1 year she will have to pay an extra $30 of interest for borrowing that money, and then we add them together. So she'll have to pay back $530 in that 1 year for borrowing that $500. Petra borrowed $200 for 1 year with a simple interest rate of 4.5%. So $200 for 1 year at 4.5%. So they borrowed $200, 4.5%. If we want to change that to a decimal, we have to go 2 times to the left. So that's 0.045 times how much he borrowed is your total. That's how you write your equation. Franco borrows $400 and will pay 4% simple interest. What will the amount of interest if Franco pays back the loan in 1 year? We just want to know the amount of interest, so I do 0.04 times 400. So if we bring out our calculator, 0.04 times 400 is $16. So he will pay $16 in addition to that $400. If we want to know how much interest he will pay in 2 years, we need to do 16 times 2, which is a total of $32, because all I did was multiply the 1 year of interest by 2. If Franco pays off the loan in 2 years, what's the total amount he will pay? So in B, we determined that he would pay $32 in interest plus the initial amount he borrowed, which was $400. So he will pay $432 total. Miguel deposits $680 into account and pays 3% simple interest. If he neither adds money nor withdraws money, what is the amount will be after 6 years? So we have $680 plus 3.5% is 0.035 times 680, and we're going to have to multiply that by 6 to represent the 6 years, because remember, this is only 1 year, okay? And that's going to equal my total. So I have 680 plus 6 times 0.035 times 680 is $23.80 equals the total. Now remember, $23.80 represents 1 year of interest, so we need to know 6 years of interest. So we multiply that by 6. We're bringing down my $680 plus, so 6 years of interest will be $420.80. And then we add that to our 680, which is the amount we borrowed, and we will pay a total of $822.80. Dan borrows money to buy a new trumpet for $400 at a simple interest rate of 500%. He writes the equation 400 plus 0.5 times 400 to represent the amount of money he will need to pay back after 1 year. Is Dan's equation correct? No, this part of his equation is incorrect because 5% as a decimal, you move twice to the right, should be 0.05, not 0.5. Explain your answer and determine how much money Dan will need to pay back after 1 year. So we need to rewrite that equation using the right decimal. So we have 400 times 0.05 is $20 in interest. So that means he will have to pay $420 total in the year for borrowing $400 at a 5% interest rate. And that is how you find simple interest.